Hello and welcome to Short Story Scene. I am your host, the storyteller, and here we have a tale called Inferno by Dante Alighieri. Canto 3. Through me the way is the city dolent, through me the way is the eternal dole, through me the way among the people lost. Justice incited my sublime Creator, created me divine omnipotence, the highest wisdom and the primal love. Before me there was no created things, only enter in the eternal last. All hope abandon, ye who enter in. These words in somber color I beheld, written upon the summit of a gate, whence there since is master hard to me, and he to me, as one experienced, here all suspicion needs must be abandoned. All cowardice must needs be here extinct. We to the place have come where I have told thee, thou shalt behold the people delirious, who have foregone and good of intellect. And after he had laid his hand on mine, with joyful mien, and whence I was comforted, that he led me in among the secret things. Their sighs, complaints, and ululations loud resounded through the air without a star, whence I at the beginning wept thereat. Languages diverse, horrible dialects, accents of anger, words of agony, and voices high and hoarse, with sounds of hands, made up of tumult and that goes whirling on, ever in the air forever black, even as the sand doth when the whirlwind breathes. And I, who had my head with horror bound, said, Master, what is this which now I hear? What folk is this which seems by pain so vanquished? And he to me, this miserable moan that melancholy souls of those who lived were of infamy or praise, commingled in there with the caved choir of angels who have not rebellious been, nor faithful were to God, but were for self. The heavens expel them, nor to be less fair, nor them to nether more abyss receives, for glory none the damned whom have from them. And I, O Master, what so grievous is to these, that makest them lament so sore? He answered, I will tell thee very briefly. These have no longer any hope of death, and this blind life of theirs is so debased that envious are of every other fate. No fame of them the world permits to be. Misericord and justice both disdain them. Let us not speak of them, but look and pass. And I, who looked again, beheld a banner, which whirling around ran on so rapid that of all pauses seemed to me indignant. And after there came so long a train of people that I never would have believed that ever death so many had undone. When some among them I had recognized, I looked and beheld the shade of him who made through the cowardice and great refusal. Forthwith I comprehend that was certain that this is the sect was of the cough wretches, hateful to God and to his enemies. These miscreants, who never were alive, were naked and were strung exceedingly by gadflies and by hornets, and were these did their faces irrigate with blood, in which was their tears commingled on their feet, and by the disgusting worms was gathered up. And when to gazing farther I beheld me, people I saw on a great river's bank, whence I said, Master, now vouchsafe to me, that I may know where these are, and what law makes them appear so readily to pass over. As I discern athwart the dusky light, and he to me, these things shall all be known, and thee, as soon as we our footsteps stay upon the dismal shore of Akron. Then with mine eyes ashamed and downward cast, fearing my words might irksome be to him, from speech refined I till we reach the river, and lo, towards us coming in a boat, an old man hoary with the hair of eld, crying, Woe unto you, ye souls depraved! Hope nevermore to look upon the heavens. I come to lead you to the other shore, to the eternal shades and heat and frost. And thou that yonder standest, living soul, withdrawn thee from these people who are dead. And when he saw that I did not withdraw, he said, by others' way, by other ports, thou to the shore shalt come, no, not here for passage. A lighter vessel needs must carry thee. And unto him the guide, Vex thee not, carry on. It is so willed there where is power to do, and which is willed, and Father question not. Treat the wear quieted and fleecy cheeks of him and the ferryman of the livid fin, who round about his eyes had wheels of flame. But all those souls were weary were the naked, their color changed and gnashed their teeth together. As soon as they had heard those cruel words, God they blasphemed and their progenitors, the human race, the place, the time, the seed of their engendering of their birth. Thereafter altogether they drew back, bitterly weeping, to the accursed shore, which wraith each man whose fear is not God, carrying the demon with his eyes of glee, beckoning to them, collects them all together, beats with his oar whoever lags behind. As in the autumn time the leaves fall off, first one then another, till the branch until the earth surrenders all its spoils. In similar wise the evil seed of Adam throw themselves from the margin one by one at signals as a bird's onto its lure. So they depart across the dusky wave, and ere upon the other side they land. Again on this side a new troop assembles. My son, the courteous master, said to me, all those who perished in the wrath of God here met together out of every land. And ready are those that pass over the river, because the celestial justice spurs them on, so that their fear is turned into desire. This way that they never pass is a good soul, and hence if carrion doth complain of thee, well, mayest thou know now what his speech imports. This being finished, all the dusk campaign trembled so violent that the terror, the recollection bathes me with which sweat, and land of tears gave froth a blast of wind, and I fermented in a vermilion light, which overmaster in me ever since, and a man whom slept hath seized, I fell. And that concludes Canto 3, Inferno by Dante Alighieri. If you like this content and would like to support it, please head on over to the Patreon. That is www.patreon.com/short story scene. Thank you for listening, and see you next episode. Bye.